Hey!
Welcome everybody to Horizon Kids Sunday vlog.
Yeah, second vlog of 2021. Whoa.
Here we go. This week it is vlog number 40.
4.
I thought you were gonna say.
There you go. 44. We did it.
Try it again.
Okay.
This week it's vlog number 44.
Oh. That was better. Yeah.
Yeah, we got that one.
There we go.
Time. All right, well, as usual, hey, if you're not already, I don't know what you're even doing,
We've said
but
this 44 times now, right?
44 times.
This is our 44th, 42nd, 44th.
Did you really not know? This is our 44th time telling you to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, and hit that like below. Let us know you're loving this video. We like making them for you guys, so it's a lot of fun.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Because we also have other fun things that come out every now and then on that YouTube channel. You'll get a notification if you're subscribed.
Yeah, we actually had a great Minecraft episode this week.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny. You should definitely watch it. And if you haven't been watching,
we won't spoil it, but it involved Johnny Boy.
Johnny Boy gets roasted, which he does almost every episode, but this one was particularly
good.
funny.
Particularly good one.
Check it out.
You should watch it.
Definitely. And hey, why don't you tell some friends about our YouTube channel as well? If you've got friends at school, or if you've got cousins who live far away or whatever, and you enjoy watching this, why don't you tell them?
Because they'd probably love it too, right, Carly?
Exactly.
Who wouldn't love watching us?
Who wouldn't love this?
And maybe this is your first time watching this. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Jacob.
And my name is Carly. And we should introduce ourselves.
We do it sometimes. Every so often. Maybe like 5 vlogs we remember to.
Forget sometimes, but we're so glad that you're tuning in. If this is your first time, thanks so much for stopping by, checking out our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And we hope you really enjoy it, because we're kind of here to have fun.
Have fun.
I mean, if you've ever been a part of anything Horizon Kids has done in the past, you will know that fun is a huge part of what we do, because we believe that church is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be enjoyed.
I believe it's fun and that you get to encounter Jesus.
Yeah.
And those are our 2 favorite things to do.
Exactly.
So good, right? And you know what? If you're having lots of fun at home right now, why don't you get your parents, take a photo, tag it at Horizon Kids
Got it.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
We would love to see that you're watching with us today.
Give us a nice big laughing selfie, like a little, and then tag us on Instagram, because we love knowing.
Oh, let's make that our thumbnail. Let's do it right now in the middle of the vlog. You ready? Just.
Wait, am I looking at my own selfie, or am I looking at your selfie?
Oh, you can look at mine.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, that's gonna be a thumbnail.
Well,
what's happening, Carly?
Something
what are we doing?
we have coming up, actually, which Horizon Church, we do this twice a year, generally speaking. Once, usually January, because that's the start of a year, and then also in September, because that's like the start of the school year, so it's the start of like.
They kind of both start.
It's kind of like starts,
Yeah.
So you might hear your parents talking about this. You might even overhear it if you watch Horizon Church service with them, that we are going to be heading into 21 days of prayer and fasting.
Yeah. So this is just a great time, and maybe together with your family, you can do this. We're kind of going through these Bible readings together as a church, and we're praying together each day for 21 days. And Carly, for all those kids out there who don't know what fasting is, can you explain that for us?
Well, fasting is a biblical practice. So the same way that praying is a practice, and worship is a practice, reading your Bible is a practice, fasting is another one of those practices, and it's in the Bible, and it just means that you give something up in order to make space and time to encounter God and spend even more time with Him.
Yeah.
So oftentimes people will give up food.
Yep.
Because that's a big part of our day that consumes a lot of our time and our thoughts. And so we give that up. Some people will fast something like social media or watching TV. Just give it.
Or some people will like I remember one of the great things to do maybe as kids is to give up eating sugary cereals for like 21 days. That's a good one. Or give up eating chocolate for 21 days.
Or playing video games.
Yeah.
And then instead of playing video games, you spend that time that you normally would be. You spend that time in prayer. You spend that time reading the Bible. You spend that time worshiping. And you can do this with your family. If your family isn't already talking about this or hasn't heard about it, your parents or whoever can email hello@horizonchurch.ca.
Yep, and they'll get you connected.
More information on it, and we have daily prayer points that we're gonna be all praying together as a church family. And Horizon Kids is totally a part of that.
Yes.
We would love you guys to be praying with us over the next 21 days.
Yep, we're gonna be doing it, and we'll talk about it a bit more over the next few weeks as well. But it actually starts tomorrow. So if you wanna jump in with Horizon Church, then you can totally check that out. And you know what? Horizon Church has been doing a series on prayer, and so maybe you're slightly older, maybe check out those Horizon Church videos because they are great ones to help get you started on prayer and fasting.
It's awesome. It's
So good.
Totally good. So make sure your parents are also following along on our Horizon Kids Instagram page as well as Horizon Church's Instagram page, because that'll have a lot of information about the next 21 days as well.
Yep, so good.
Cool.
Well, what's next, Carly?
I think we got to jump into our birthday shout-outs.
So good.
We have a lot of birthdays this week to celebrate. Very
How many do we have,
exciting.
Carly?
I'm not sure.
That's right. Let's just start at the top.
Let's just start at the top, work our way down. And we just love giving birthday shout-outs because, like I said, we love to have fun, and birthdays are super fun.
Yeah. Again, if it's your first time watching, send us a DM on Instagram and we will get your names on our birthday list.
Yeah.
We'd love to celebrate your birthdays with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first of all, turning 1 this week. Happy birthday to Alora.
Oh, happy birthday, Laura. And you know what, Carly? Also turning 1 this week, we have Harry.
Happy birthday, Harry.
Happy birthday.
Next, turning 6 this week. Happy birthday to Edith.
Woo, 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 woo.
So exciting.
Good. Cool. And then, next up, just turned 7 this last week, we have Kobe.
Kobe turned 7. Happy birthday, Kobe.
Happy birthday, bud.
And Majesta turned 8 this past week. So happy birthday to Majesta as well.
So good. And turned 9 this last week, we have Mackay.
Happy birthday,
good.
Mackay.
Happy birthday, bud. 2 more, Carly.
Also turned 9 this past week. Happy birthday to Andrew.
Woo! And last, but certainly not least, we have Kelly turning 12.
Kelly is one of our junior leaders. She's awesome. And we just hope you have an amazing birthday, Kelly.
So
and
good.
all of those people that we just mentioned. We wish you the happiest birthday.
Happy birthday.
No. We don't sing happy birthday in.
Happy birthday. No, you don't.
No.
Okay, I'll stop. I was going to sing happy birthday to each of them.
You're going to sing it like 8 times?
Yeah, there's nothing like singing happy birthday 8 times in a row, Carly.
I don't even like singing it once. Here's the thing.
I thought you loved birthdays.
I do love birthdays, but the happy birthday song is pretty annoying and everybody always starts it in all different keys and it's just torture on.
See, the trick is to
ear.
start it like up here, like
It's not. That's not the trick.
because then it gets higher and higher and you just lose people.
And there's nothing worse when it is your birthday and everyone in the room is singing it to you and you just stand there knowing, like, having
Do you sing
no
along?
idea what. Well, exactly, right? Like, do I sing happy birthday to me?
You know what would be funny is if people started doing that, then start singing the loudest out of everyone singing happy birthday to you, and then people just wouldn't know what to do. Yeah? I might do that next time.
It's just a whole big thing, and at Horizon Kids, if you've ever been with us in person, you know that we like to give a really big happy birthday shout out instead of singing the song because it's just too many.
Because we sing it so many times.
It'd be too many times. Yeah.
Too many times. Okay. Yep.
Anyways.
Anyways.
moving on.
Yep.
It's time. Well, actually, it's not really the weird holiday, is it?
The weird holiday. No, it's not really. We
not.
are going to do a New Year's game today, Carly, because it's very close to the start of the year.
It is. Well, here's the thing, here's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Tell me what you were thinking.
The weird holidays that were around today and this weekend were super lame. They were just not weird. Good. Like nothing at all that you could even stretch to make fun. But it is, like you said, really close to the new year. And next week is apparently there's a holiday called National Ditch Your Resolution Day, which is pretty
That's so early.
It's so negative. 3 weeks into the new year and there's a day marked for ditching your resolution. I don't like that.
So sad.
That's not my thing. So the week before, I thought, why not talk about making New Year's resolutions? Because you guys are probably back at school in some capacity, and
depending on where you live. Who knows?
Where you live, and you're probably talking about what your New Year resolution is.
Yep.
Because that's just what you talk about, right?
Yeah.
Like you set a goal, you make a plan, you try and reach that goal, all that, new year, new me, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we have a fun game involving New Year's resolutions.
Okay. But we're gonna get one of our good friends to join us. He doesn't know that we're gonna
he has no idea. We're gonna FaceTime him.
So let me pull it up.
And you guys are gonna watch.
And here we go. We're gonna try calling him. We'll see if this works.
Yeah. So we're gonna call up a good friend of ours and yours, good old Johnny boy.
We're gonna try. We're gonna see if he comes in.
See if he answers. Let's see.
What do you think, Carly? Is he coming?
Yeah, I think he's gonna answer.
You think he's gonna? Johnny boy, you
got
are
him.
live on the kids vlog. How you doing?
Hello guys, how are you?
You're good.
Say hey to the kids.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
We're gonna play a quick game with you. If that's all right. If you've got a couple minutes.
We just need your help.
Awesome.
All right. So I'm just gonna ask you for a bunch of words, okay? Just say the first word that comes to your mind. Keep it appropriate, G-rated and all that. Okay, so to refresh your memory, just in your grammatical knowledge, do you know what a noun is?
Person, place, or thing.
That's right.
There you go.
Do you know what a verb is?
Yes, an action word.
Yep. Do you know what an adverb is?
Something that goes before, so... No, okay. Can I just recite scripture? Is that...
Not this time.
No,
Next
not this
time.
time.
Next time.
Okay, an adverb is a word or phrase, a word that modifies or qualifies an adjective.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Can you give an example of an adverb?
Would that be like very or extra?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I think that's
or
right.
much.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then finally an adjective. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, just a describing word.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so give me an adjective.
Large.
Okay, give me an adverb.
Very.
Okay, and then a normal verb.
Jump.
Jump. Okay, and then a location.
Let's do a mountain.
Okay, and then a verb.
Eating. Eat, to eat.
Okay, and then a noun.
A moose.
Okay, a verb.
Driving.
Okay, another noun.
Shoes.
Shoes. Yep. Past tense verb.
Slept.
All right.
Slept or slapped?
Slept,
Like sleeping. Okay, verb.
prayer.
And then another verb.
Eating, jumping. Smiling, laughing.
Laughing. Okay, and then a verb ending in ing.
Running.
Okay, and another verb ending in ing.
Reading.
Okay, and then a number.
7 is biblical. Gotta do it.
Why is it biblical?
7 is the number of like completion. It's like, it's always there, you know? 7 days is 7 days.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, a plural noun.
Mass congregation? Like a congregation?
No, like it would be like donkeys would be like something with a
Minions.
minions.
Nice.
That's a good one. Okay, a verb.
Cooking.
Okay, a noun.
T-shirt.
Another noun. Nope, a verb.
Verb. We already did driving, right? Okay, swimming. Eating, sleeping. Watching.
Watching. Okay, and then a noun.
Oh, iPhone.
iPhone. Okay, a number.
3. Trinity.
Another biblical one. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, a location.
Jerusalem.
A person.
Can we do Craig?
Sure.
Okay.
Pastor Craig. Yep. Another person.
Let's do. My grandma.
Johnny's grandma.
Johnny's
Okay.
grandma.
Yeah.
Shout out to Johnny's grandma if she's watching.
Shout out.
Okay.
3 adjectives.
3 adjectives.
Funny.
Yep.
Happy.
Happy. Yep.
And purple.
Okay, and then an adverb.
I forget what,
That's like the very extra. Is that word you?
wild.
No, it's like an increasing. Like it adds something to a. Like it was very wild. Would be the very would be the adverb.
When you think of the word very, for some reason,
Yeah, I can't think of any others either.
I
Can you
know.
think of any other?
Extra, super.
super. Yeah, I love super.
Super wild. Yep. Okay, and then an adjective to end.
Kind.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
What are we doing, Carly?
Thank you for your contribution, Johnny. We really enjoyed having you on the Horizon Kids Sunday vlog. We're going to put your helpful words into a story about our New Year's resolution.
Okay.
And if you want to find out what your New Year's resolution
Oh, we're not gonna tell him?
story is,
Oh, we got to tell
yeah,
him.
he has to watch it. He has to...
No, I want to see his reaction.
Okay, fine. We'll read it out to you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna read out.
Do you want me to read through the verbs through these words in order as you read the story? You can like stop for them, or do you want to read the whole thing? We didn't discuss this.
No, we didn't. Let's do that. So
Okay.
you read that out. Okay.
Okay.
One of my
Large.
memories of this past year is.
Very.
How does that work?
Very jump. Okay. One of my large
That doesn't
memories
make sense.
of the last year it was very jump. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see how it works.
I wonder if we got what adverbs are wrong. No, modifieds are qualified.
No, the very's right. It's the second one. This is live, people.
Okay. This is very jump. My favorite trip was to
A mountain.
where I,
Ate
with a
moose.
nice.
Nice. That's a good one. How did that work?
I mean, that's very 2020 because, you know, you were socially distant. And
Yeah, okay, that's a great one. Okay.
my worst memory was when I
Drove.
on
Shoes.
and
Slept.
just that.
When you drove on shoes and slept. That was a weird one. Okay. Yep.
I am looking forward to the new year because I can,
Pray.
and
Laugh.
I resolve to improve my health by,
Running.
and,
Reading.
every day.
Aw.
Good job, Johnny.
Okay.
I will eat
7.
fruits and
Minions.
daily.
That's so sad.
You're gonna eat minions?
You guys.
I will be 13.
I will... No, we already did that one. Every day. 16 we're on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
16.
I will be cook.
I guess that should be ing. I will be
Oh yeah.
just
Cooking.
I will be cooking to my
T-shirt. This doesn't make sense.
This isn't
This is what you get for
working
downloading
well.
off something off the internet and not testing it properly. So you're gonna cook the T-shirt. I think.
You're gonna be cooking your t-shirt. I will
Watch
my
iPhone
how
3.
times a day. So you'll
Okay.
watch your iPhone 3 times a day.
I was committed to that. That is a commitment.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go. That's
Yep.
a good resolution. I am looking forward to... I am looking forward to a vacation to
Jerusalem.
with
Pastor Craig.
and
Johnny's grandma. So your grandma.
so you,
Oh,
your grandma,
your grandma would
and-
love going with
and
Pastor Craig to
Craig
Jerusalem.
are going to Jerusalem.
I guess it's spoken.
There you go.
It's gonna happen.
So I'm looking forward to a vacation to Jerusalem with Pastor Craig and my grandma, who are my
Funny.
friends. It will be so...
Happy.
I promise to be
Purple.
so I can live
Super.
for this coming year. I know if I resolve to do these things, I will have the
Kindest.
year.
Oh. Wow.
It's a little rough, but it works. Alright.
Yes, it was a little bit jumpy.
Yeah, a few little...
But ESL, I guess, kicked in somewhere.
No, it's all good. Well, thank you, Johnny,
Alright,
for being
thanks,
part
Johnny.
of the vlog. We'll see you soon.
Bye!
That was so random. That didn't work quite as well as
No,
I was thinking it would.
I feel
but-
like maybe we need to teach ourselves what an adverb is. I'm wondering if... No, but I feel
no,
like
but it was
that's
the
what
verb though.
is.
Anyway,
It was a bit mixed up.
maybe we'll work it out for next week's vlog.
That's
and
what
then-
you get when you Google things.
Yeah.
But
Don't trust the internet.
trust you. But there you go. If you guys want to play
We
that
want to
game
try that game.
with your family, I will...
She'll put the links
I'll
in the
put the
description
link
below.
in the description for this PDF. That is not perfect.
Yeah. But that's part of the fun, maybe.
Part of the
So,
fun, yeah. It's always a bit weird. That's what Mad Libs are fun for, right?
Fun for
All
it.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Always good to see and hang out with Johnny Boy as well.
So good.
What a guy.
Well, I don't know what we're doing now. Oh, theme. Okay, second week of January.
It
and
is.
last week we started a new theme.
We sure did, and that theme is rules for life. Play well and finish strong.
Yeah, and this month we're talking all about responsibility,
Mm-hmm.
which is showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you.
That's right. And the verse that we're focusing on all month long is Luke chapter 16, verse 10, which says, "Suppose you can be trusted with something very little. Then you can also be trusted with something very large."
Yeah, that's great. And our bottom line today is share what you have.
That's right. So we're going to be taking a look into the value of sharing and why that's really important, why that's such a great rule of life to live by, and what the Bible has to teach us about it, because the Bible actually tells us a lot. Jesus taught a lot about sharing and giving and just being generous with what you have. So let's check out those videos and then we'll have a message and we'll see you guys after that.
Done! Oh, here we go. Hi, I'm Erica. You ever play concentration? Or some people call it memory.
My friends and I play it all the time. I'm the best at it.
The object, if you don't already know the rules, is to find two cards that Match! Boom! So, my friends and I have added a rule. Anytime you make a match, you
Get candy. Candy, 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 candy.
What can I do? It's a rule, and rules are part of life. Yes! You've got to talk about rules when you're talking about responsibility. Responsibility is showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you. Of course, the rules don't say I have to eat candy every time I get a match. So, usually, I save it for later. This is what I've won so far. I mean, what can I say? I know how to pick 'em. My friends are like, you're too good at this game. Give us some candy. And I'm like, get your own. I might have a problem. No. Today's story is one that Jesus told about a man who had a little problem with sharing. Who knows what that's like? I'll see you in a bit. Mine.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Luke, chapter 12, verses 13 through 21.
Everywhere Jesus went, large crowds followed him. Some really wanted to learn and change. Some were just curious. Others, like the religious leaders, listened to Jesus' words so they could trap him with tricky questions. But there were some people who just wanted Jesus to back them up, to tell them that their way was the right way. One of these was a man, we'll call him Ezra.
Teacher! Hey! Teacher!
Ezra's demand was loud enough that everyone stopped talking to look at him.
Are you gonna let me through or what?
Ezra shoved through the crowd, dragging another man behind him, his brother.
Teacher! You've got to tell my brother here that he has to divide the family property with me.
Ezra's brother looked like he wanted to sink straight into the ground. Jesus turned to Ezra.
Friend, who made me judge or umpire between you?
People listen to you. I thought you could, just settle this. Tell my brother I'm right.
Watch out. Be on your guard against wanting to have more and more things. Life is not made up of how much a person has.
That is not what I asked.
Jesus didn't argue with the man. Instead, he told a story, a parable. If he had told this story today, it might sound just a little something like this. There once was a rich man whose field grew a fantastic crop of grain. Perhaps it was corn. His manager brought him the good news.
Sir, we're set to bring in a bumper harvest of cobs and kernels.
Yes! Go me!
Oh, well, your employees did an excellent job of preparing the fields.
Go me!
And there was a lot of sunshine.
Go me!
And just the right amount of rain.
Go me!
Yes, go you.
Harvest the crop at once!
Well, we're working on that. There's just a little problem.
Problem? Who messed up? Fire them at once!
Oh, no. It's a good problem. You don't have enough barn space to store all your grain.
Huh. I'm just too successful. Go me.
Well, I was thinking you could share some of the grain.
Share it.
Well, yes. Some extra bushels for your employees, maybe give some of it away, popcorn for all the kids in town, hold a cornbread festival for everyone.
But it's all mine.
Oh, yes, it is.
I know. I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones. Then I can store up all the extra grain for myself.
Oh.
See to it. I want those new barns up by the time the corn harvest is in.
Yes, sir.
The old barns were torn down and brand new, bigger barns were built.
Perfection! Is the corn harvest complete?
Yes, sir. All finished.
Excellent. Have the men store it all in these new barns immediately.
But they're so tired.
I said immediately.
Yes, sir.
At last, the rich man's entire corn crop was stored in his shiny new barns. He settled back in a comfy deck chair and surveyed his property as the sun set.
Go me! Self, you've done pretty well for yourself. You got grain stored away for a lot of years to come.
He popped a gourmet corn chip into his mouth.
Self, take it easy. Eat, drink, and live it up.
You foolish man.
The rich man nearly choked on his chip.
Excuse me?
The rich man looked around, but he could see no one. He was entirely alone.
Oh, great. Is this supposed to be some God moment where I discover what I've been doing wrong?
That's exactly what it was.
You foolish man. Tonight I will take your life away from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself?
Could we come up with a different ending to this story?
But there was no way out for the rich man. He had chosen to focus only on what he could keep for himself. Jesus wrapped up his parable by explaining,
That is how it will be for whoever stores things away for themselves, but is not rich in the sight of God.
We don't know how Ezra responded, but maybe, just maybe, he started worrying less about getting more of his family's stuff. Maybe he started to care a little more about sharing what he did have with his brother.
Jesus told the story of a rich man. He had more than enough food for himself to eat, and he kept it all. Every last grain. Don't misunderstand me. There's nothing wrong with saving. It's good to save your allowance money for that new toy you want. It's good to save candy for later instead of eating it all at once. But saving wasn't the problem with the rich man. No. His problem was his heart. He loved himself and his stuff more than he loved other people. And that's not good, because people are always more important than stuff. You see, I can't say that I'm a follower of Jesus if I'm going to be selfish with the things I have. Those things don't match. It's our responsibility to share with others, and we all have something we can share. Maybe you have time to share, or money, or candy. You're going to have all kinds of chances in your life to share with someone who has less than you. Don't miss your chance. Here's a rule for life to remember today. Share what you have. I've got candy to share next time I see my friends. I've got clothes I don't wear anymore that I could donate. And I've got time if anyone wants to play concentration with me later. Although I warn you, I'm pretty much the best at it. See you next time. I'll save you some candy.
Hey everyone! Today we are continuing our theme of responsibility, which is showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you. Our bottom line for today is share what you have. And today we're going to talk a bit more about what it means to, you guessed it, share. Now, I'm sure you've heard about this basic rule in life many, many times. I mean, if you have any siblings, I'm sure you've been told many times that you need to share. If you've come to church and been at Horizon Kids and you've been playing with the games and toys during hang time before service, I'm sure you've been told a few times to share. Or if you have cousins that you spend Christmas Day with and you're showing each other your new awesome Christmas presents, I'm sure you're told that you need to share. I'm sure that at school, during projects or recess or activity time or gym or many other things really, you've been told by your teachers to share. I'm willing to guess that every one of you have been told at some point by different adults in your life that sharing is caring. Well, did you know that the Bible actually also teaches us that we need to share? Isn't that interesting? I guess those adults might actually be onto something if even the Bible says that. Okay, but I know the reality is that we all know in our minds that sharing is caring, but is it always easy? No, it's not. And that's why Jesus talked about it in the Bible. He knew that it was something that we would struggle with, so he gave us some wisdom and guidance through his word to help us out. So let's talk more about what makes sharing difficult or easy. I'm gonna put an image on the screen, and you'll let me know if it's easy or difficult to share. If you believe that this object is an easy thing to share, give me a big thumbs up. And if you disagree and you find the item that I'm showing difficult to share, give me a big thumbs down. Make sense? Good. Let's go. Here we have a big plate of food. I mean, a mountain. You've got fries, you've got appetizers, you've got burgers, whatever. Is that something that's easy to share or hard to share? Give me a thumbs up if you think it's easy, a thumbs down if you think it's hard. Okay, what about this one? A video game console. Not just the games, but the console. Your friend asks to borrow it, or you have a younger sibling who wants to play on it with you. Is that easy to share? Give me a thumbs up. Or is it hard to share? Give me a thumbs down. All right, how about this one? A pair of shoes. I mean, your pair of shoes. Is that easy to share with a friend or someone else? Give me a thumbs up if you think it is. Or give me a thumbs down if you think that that's kind of a hard thing to share. Okay, last one. What about a big old stack of cash? Is that easy to share, or is that harder to share? Now, there's no judgment. We're just sharing opinions. It doesn't mean that we wouldn't share. It just means some things are harder to share than others, right? So we just watched the Bible story video about Jesus teaching the people how to share. I mean, Jesus was even teaching this to adults. What a story. The man in the crowd was hoping that Jesus would negotiate a plan with his brother to share the family property, right? However, Jesus took it a completely different direction. His parable pointed to the importance of sharing what we own instead of accumulating more and more. We don't really know how the man responded to Jesus' story. It's possible he let go of trying to acquire more. Maybe the man chose to share more of what he already possessed. When you look at the life of Jesus, he not only spoke on such topics, he also embodied the principle. Jesus lived a life of generosity. From the people he healed, to the mouths that he fed, to the time that he spent with others, Jesus did not hesitate to share anything he had with everyone around him. This parable was told not only for the man in the crowd asking the question, shouting to Jesus, but it's also for all of us. If you're a follower of Jesus, then it's your responsibility to learn about Jesus and follow Jesus with your life. This means that we should share with others. Instead of trying to protect what we own or worry about getting more and more, we can leverage what we do have to love others. Remember last week we talked about how the two big main rules in life that Jesus gave us are love God and love others. Often we think to be rich, we must acquire lots of money. However, to be rich in God's sight, one must help others by sharing what you have. This could include sharing massive stockpiles of freshly picked fruit from your vineyard, like in the Bible story that we just watched. Or it could look like sharing your time with people who need some encouragement. It's a great way to help others. It could even include donating some of your toys or clothes to different charities. So here's today's question. What do you have that you can share? It doesn't need to be big, but sharing what you have, even if it's small, can have a huge impact on others. But like I said, I know this isn't always easy. Often we worry and think about what we can get for ourselves or what we need. However, this can be an opportunity to look to God for help as we share what we already have. We played a funny game earlier that had to do with our New Year's resolutions. And I'm sure that it's something you're talking about at school or at home right now. It's the beginning of the new year, and that's a pretty common topic of conversation. If you're not sure what resolution to make yet, why not make it your 2021 resolution to be more generous and to share what you have with others? And you know what? We can always turn to God and ask Him for help to do so. Because it's not always easy, and we see that in the Bible, even people then were struggling with this idea. That's why Jesus gave us His word, and He helps us and guides us, and He gives us what we need in order to be generous. So let's pray right now and ask God for help in this. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for your word that we can learn from. Thank you for showing us what it looks like to live a life of being generous and sharing what we have. Help us to follow in your footsteps to do the same. And help us to make it our New Year's resolution to be more generous and to share what we have. Help us to find ways to do that, to show love to those around us and make people feel loved and encouraged just by what we have and what we give. We love you, Jesus. Thank you for everything you do in our lives. In your name, everybody said together, Amen. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll see you later.
Well, thank you, Carly, for that message, and what a great New Year's resolution to try and keep, and something that's just so encouraging and so positive to those around us. And we have some questions for you guys to continue the discussion on sharing and responsibility. And so our first question for you guys this week is, what's the main difference between being responsible with the things God has given us or being foolish? What's the difference between those two things?
Yeah, that's right, because in that Bible story that we looked at, the story that Jesus told, it talked about one aspect of being responsible and another of being foolish. So talk as a family or siblings or whoever you're with and discuss what the difference between being responsible and being foolish is.
And our next question, Carly?
The second question is, would you say it's easier to be the giver or the receiver when it comes to sharing? I think a lot of people have different opinions on that. Maybe you find it easier to be the one giving and you actually find it kind of awkward to be someone that's being shared with or given something to. But maybe on the other hand, you feel awkward being the one going up and sharing what you have. Everyone's a bit different, and this isn't a time to, say one is wrong and one is right, but just to express how people are different and how the differences of how we feel and all of that stuff.
So good. Cool. And then our final question today is, why is it hard for some people to accept the help of others? That's a great question to ask. Yeah.
Very good question to look into. And that's all we have for you guys today. Hope you had some fun. We sure did.
We did.
And make sure you take these questions, and the questions are also in the description below, and your parents even get an email with more questions as well that you can look into and dig into this topic even further, because I think it's such a great topic, especially to start our year, to make some resolutions and and make some commitments, set some goals to how we want to improve ourselves and be more like Jesus, because that's what it's all about. We just want to be like Jesus and do what he did because we love him and he loves us so much.
So good. Cool. Awesome. Well, we hope you guys have a great week.
Yep.
And we are looking forward to seeing you next Sunday for the next Sunday vlog.
See you later. Bye.